What's up? I'm Ben, and this is Readysetink, and we're talking about all of the Amber cards in the Azurite C. It's the new set, set 6. Let's talk about it. Starting off with the Owl. He's a pirate. He's the pirate lookout, and he has a pirate keyword. We're going to see lots of pirates in this video. 3-3. Good deal. Not bad. I like a 3-3 line. It's a good line. During your turn, whenever a card is put in your inkwell, chosen opposing character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure that that's the exact same ability as Nani, right? Ooh, you pay 2 ink, and then chosen character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. It's the I'm So Sorry ability. And this ability is called Well Spotted. Interesting. And what's on his hat? What's on his head? We might never know. And he's got a little honey flag. That's a good deal. There's a little broom here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then our flavor text. I see land. Who? Ho land. Ho. Very interesting. I like it. This is Lilo. And Lilo's been talked about a lot lately. She's a super rare, and she deserves the super rare spot because her ability is spicy. It says at the start of your turn, if this card is in your discard, you may play her and she enters play exerted. So, at the start of your turn, you have to decide if you want to spend your ink, your 2 ink, to play her, or if you have something better in mind. Alright, so the way that it's worded in the comprehensive rules document is the beginning phase, 4.2.1.1, says the active player readies all their cards in play and their inkwell. So first you ready all your cards. Then effects that apply during your turn start applying. Then 4.2.1.3 says effects that end at the start of your turn or at the start of your next turn end. Then 4.2.1.4 says effects that trigger at the start of your turn and at the beginning of your turn trigger but do not resolve yet. So this is triggered. When do we resolve it? See 4.2.2.3. Then characters that are no longer drawing would be able to quest. Then active player gains lore from locations. Then effects that would occur at the start of your turn or at the beginning of your turn and the abilities that triggered during the ready step are added to the bag. Then all triggers are resolved. So the trigger gets added in 4.2.1.4 and then it's resolved in 4.2.2.3. What does that mean? I'll tell you. You play the Lilo after all your cards have been readied. So your ink has been readied. Then you can decide to play your Lilo. Then you do all the other stuff like gain your location lore and then add the other triggers to bag. And then you can finally resolve your Lilo ability. Decide if you want to play Lilo. But you could decide after other triggers like Queen's Castle. The Queen's Castle lets you draw a card. Yeah. So maybe you get the Queen's Castle draw, and then you don't want to play this card anymore because you got something from the Queen's Castle draw, and then you can finally decide to resolve the Lilo. Is that how it works? I'm pretty sure I've been a judge before. That's how I'd rule it. Good deal. Lilo's cool. The 1 strength, 2 lore. She survives. She's a menace. If they don't have removal, if they don't have a character on board, you're going to be able to play it. You're going to always be able to get her back. Lilo, the escape artist, is definitely an interesting card that enters the Amber ink. This is Winnie the Pooh. I want to have to edit so much of that. I took so long to read the rules there. Winnie the Pooh, honey, pirate, support. Whenever the character requests, you may add their strength to another chosen character's strength this turn. We are pirates, you see. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 1 ink less for the next pirate character you play this turn. It's whenever he quests. So if you ready this with the green action card that says ready character, boom, you can quest him again and pay 2 less for the next pirate you play because it's not because you quest him twice. I don't know. I'm just thinking wombo combos. And look at him. He doesn't even have any fingers. All he has is this one arm. It goes arm and then it's still arm. It's cool. I like Pooh. Pooh's probably my favorite character. Look how they nailed in these nails. That's crazy. He hardly knows how to use a hammer. The Honey Pirate. Love to see it. Hope we get a cool Floodborn Pooh that's not just a Dreamborn in the future. The Gopher Ship's Carpenter. This is also from Winnie the Pooh. It says, I keep 'em fixin' the same ding-dong hole. I should start charging overtime. Plus 10%. It's a 1/6 and quest for 2. And you can pay 1 less if you quest with Pooh to only pay 3 for a 1/6 character. That's kind of cool, but it dies to Medusa. Here's Simba. He is a 1/4. The Nala that we got is a 1/04. So this is a step up. And he's got the Prince keyword. And he is a great shift target for Floodborn characters. He's a good shift target for sure. We like the Simba. This is Chip from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. He's got the Friend Indeed ability, the Dale's partner. When you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. Don't mind if I do. It's a worse Donald Duck, but also maybe not because it's got the 3/3. It doesn't have bodyguard, but it puts the bodyguard ability into the strength, giving it a 3/3. I like it. When you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. It's that easy. If you're missing a lore, gain it here by questing another character. You have to be able to quest to gain that lore, but that's okay sometimes. Come on, Dale. This is no time for hanging around. Here is also Dale. This character enters play exerted unless you have a character named Chip in play. But Chip hanging around is what we do best. He's talking directly to this flavor text. That's so crazy. Is this connecting art? I'll have to see when I get them if this rope can go up there. It's like connecting story, but I don't know if the art matches up. This is David. David finally got a card, and that's good news because he's an impressive surfer. He's only a 3 cost. He's got that 3/3 stat line, which we just mentioned was pretty cool because Owl has 3/3 stat line. This has 3/3 stat line. We think that's pretty cool, but it says, well, you have a character named Nani in play. This character gets +2 lore, and we have a couple Nanis now. We have 2 Nanis. We have this Nani, and then we also have the bodyguard Nani. But both of them cost 5 ink. So you won't ever be able to get the wombo combos with David unless you have 5 ink to play Nani. And that's okay. And Nani can bodyguard for this, David. I like the wombo combos that they got going on. David getting the lore, Nani doing the hard work, being a bodyguard. Not this one. I'm talking about the other Nani that we got from Into the Inklands. This is a Floodborn Prince Naveen that you could shift onto your good Naveen. But you wouldn't want to because this one isn't any better. This is a 2/6 stat line, which the 2 cost is brawlable. But who am I? It quests for 2. It's got the bodyguard ability. Why would you want this? Why would you want to shift this? Just, your 4 cost has 3 lore, has 2 lore. I don't know. He doesn't even get a pirate keyword. That's a bad deal that he doesn't get a pirate keyword. I think if he got a pirate keyword, it might make him a little bit viable. But other than that, he's just chilling out. But he joins Prince Eric, like having one of these cool Floodborn cards on a boat, right? Prince Eric's on a boat? No, he's on a chair. Prince Naveen, this is the shift target that came out, and he is a vanilla card for 2. You get a 2/3 character and the Prince Hero keyword, which isn't bad. Prince Hero keywords are good to go. Chief Bogo, Gazelle fan. You like Gazelle too? Well, you have a character named Gazelle in play. This character gains Singer 6. So it can sing songs like Pirate's Life. There's not a lot of stuff that you want to sing for 6. There are lots of 5s. Like, good thing that this thing can sing 5 cost songs. But maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe you're just singing Long Came Zeus with it. Why is his value in singing? 4/4 as a singer? Is this better than Gaston? It's better than Gaston if you have a character named Gazelle in play, which you're probably not going to have. I'd much rather take the 3 cost Gaston over this card that has a guaranteed singer 5. There's not a lot of songs that cost 6 that I want to play. There's not even any more sing together songs in this set. So I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully we get more sing together songs in set 7. Here's another chip card, the Ranger Leader. While you have a character named Dale in play, this character gains support. That's a good deal. I hope that there's another random character named Dale, and then you can pair up this chip with just a random character named Dale. Because we got like a Mr. Litwack. But what if Mr. Litwack's first name is Dale? That'd be good lore. And then you'd be like, nah, his name's actually Dale, so I get support. Zugabuga. What about her? 4 cost, not too bad. The 3/4 stat line is okay for the 4 body. Like, that's what it should be in Quest for 2. I'd rather play this over Chief Bogo any day. Monterey Jack should have a Reckless thing. There should have been a Reckless where he has cheese eyes. Why is he looking at cheese and he doesn't have cheese eyes? That's just what I want to know. I feel like this is underpowered for who Monterey Jack is. He should be going crazy. He should be reckless. And he should have crazy eyes because he's looking at cheese. Anytime this guy sees cheese in the anime, he loses his marbles. This is Chippendale, the Floodborn, the Shift 5. Play this on top of one of your characters named Chip or Dale. You could do it on either one of them. And like I said, if they ever make another Dale card, that'd be so funny. They won't do that because of this card. It's an 8 cost uninkable. Ew, yuck. The ability better be crazy. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your ink, you may return a character from your discard to your hand. Not too bad, but also somewhat bad. It quests for 3 and it has a huge body. And it has a Floodborn. And I think that this really shines in a Mufasa deck. I think this is going to be really good for Mufasa. Did you guys notice that they put an outline around the Enchanted logo? Pretty cool. Thanks for telling me, Inkborn Heroes. I only learned that because of your infographic. This is Judy. Judy Hops, the resourceful rabbit. She has support, which is good because 3 is a great support. Then it says, at the end of your turn, you may ready another chosen character of yours. It's a good deal. It's not bad, but it dies to Medusa. This is the Tiana. It's a legendary that we got. People are thinking that maybe it's not the best thing for aggro because it's uninkable. Maybe if it was inkable, it'd be cool. But I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of uninkables that you might run in your hyper aggro, and this adds to it. This has the special reservation ability that says whenever a character of yours is challenged, while this character is exerted, the challenging character gets -3 strength this turn, unless the player pays 3 ink. It's a good gotcha. It's a good, like, you didn't know what my Tiana did? My people might just play it for that ability, just to be like, oh, you didn't know what Tiana did? You didn't read the cards? And I don't like that part of the game. There's 2 lore for ya. Not the best. Grand Councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch, or from Camino, one of the people that build the clones. Am I right? The Find It ability when this character quests. Your other alien characters get +1 lore this turn. Not bad. This is a cool card. This is great. This fits all the alien keywords. Make Jumba Jakiba great again. Am I right? There is Dale, Mischievous Ranger, nuts about pranks. When you play this character, you may put the top 3 cards of your deck into your discard to give chosen character -3 strength until the start of your next turn. This is pretty spicy, and I'm sure that we're going to have a card that says when you discard a card, your opponent discards a card. So if that's ever a thing, this is going to pop off. But I think that's going to be its thing. If you discard a card, your opponent has to discard a card. I think that's going to be a character that comes into play, and then you play this down, and then you boom, you discard your top 3, they have to discard their top 3. So I'm going to try to get these in foils because I think that that's going to be a mechanic one day in the game, but I have no inside information about that. I'm just thinking that that would be a cool thing that they did to make this valuable, right? Nani, the Karen sister, 3 strength, 5 willpower, the perfect stat line. Dies to Medusa, dies to Zeus, the perfect counterable character. Wonderful. It says, I am so sorry. We already talked about this, but we're going to talk about it. Again, the 2 ink chosen character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. That's not too bad. They stay weak until you do your thing again, and then you can choose to do it again. You can also do this as many times as you want. If you have 10 ink, you can spam this ability 5 times to give -5 strength to one of your opponents. It's a good deal. It's not bad. This is Simba drawn by Kendall Hale. And we like Kendall Hale. Simba, the pride protector, the legendary that we got. You shift it as early as turn 3. That's kind of sick, dude. At the end of your turn, if this character is exerted, you may ready all your other characters. I didn't know it was a shift 3. I was thinking that was going to be a shift 4. If that's a shift 3, then this makes it really good. There's a Simba that costs 1. And you can, what I'd see is you pay Simba 1 and then turn 2, you do Lilo. And then turn 3, you do this. And it basically bodyguards it. I like it. I think there's a lot of wombo combos for this new legendary drawn by Kendall Hale. And it's such a cool art. Look at that. He's got little braids in his mane. That's what's up. Kanga. More like kangaroo. The nurturing mother. Mm-hmm. Safe and sound. When this character quests, another chosen character of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. It's a good deal. Saves them from challenging. You don't have to give them ward. You can give them a no challenge. And even if this character is banished, the ability stays because the game remembers that it happened. Whenever this character quests, another chosen character of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. That ability stays even if Kanga is banished. So it's a good deal. Lots of card games, like if the card goes away, then you don't get that ability. But this specific one, they gain. You can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. Some of them don't say until the start of your next turn. So if they don't have that speculation, it's only while that character's in play. Like Aurora. This is Rabbit. He is another pirate from Winnie the Pooh. Ally. Pirate. 1/2. You play it down for 1. When you play this character, you remove up to 1 damage from a chosen character. Not bad if you like healing stuff. The Roo. This is Kangaroo's little kid. Littlest pirate. That's so cute. What a cute word to say about Roo. When you play this character, you may give chosen character -2 strength until the start of your next turn. What's going on with the negative strength? This gives negative strength. This gives negative strength. Owl gives negative strength. What is this? The Negative Strength Club Lister Litwack. And he is at the same door that Mickey Mouse is on, except for this handle I don't get. Like, this handle appears to be on the door jamb, but that's not how door jambs work. What? Why is the handle on the door jamb? So, like, this is the part that would, like, close into the wall, yeah, but this is the handle? Where would it close? What's going on with this perspective? Am I crazy here? The gang's all here is his ability. Once during your turn, whenever you play another character, you may ready this character. He can't quest or challenge for the rest of this turn. So check it. If you play a character, you don't even have to not ready him. These are 2 separate clauses. If you play a character, you can't quest or challenge for the rest of this turn. So make sure you do your thing with Mr. Litwack before you play a character. Because if you play a character, you're going to get no value out of Mr. Litwack. But you can sing. So if you want to sing with Mr. Litwack, go ahead. Play your characters. Go crazy. Jimothy Hawkins, the 7-cost super rare card, has the Dreamborn Hero Pirate Captain abilities. He's non-Medusible and non-Zeusable. That's what we like to see. Those are the stat lines that matter. Look at this card. Going to resist anything that comes his way. He has Bodyguard. You can't even damage other characters if he's here. And then he's got this paragraph of text. Might be the longest ability that we've ever gotten in all of Disney Lorcana, except for the Queen Diviner. This one says hire a crew. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of pirate character cards, and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck, in any order. It makes pirate decks cool, and I like that it's top 4. You could possibly draw 4 just from playing this one card on 7. That's a whole lot of value. That's amazing amount of value. And then if you look in the background of the art, you can see all the other people from the anime. This guy has eyeballs, 3 of them. Looks like this is the good job action card. Chosen character gets +1 or this turn. Don't mind if I do. If you pair this with Beast Relentless can quest for 3. If you do 2 of these, Beast Relentless can quest for 4, and then you can do your damaging thing. But if you're not playing Beast Relentless and Steel, then you're not going to be doing a lot of spot damage, because Amber doesn't do a whole lot of spot damage. I don't think it might do any spot damage. In fact, it does healing damage the most. It has the I Won't Give In action song card. Return a character card with cost 2 or less from your discard to your hand. That's your brawl. Just get back brawls anytime you want. And if you double sing this with Ursula, you can get back 2 cards. You can get back 2 of these, and then just keep looping it every turn, and then just keep getting your I Won't Give Ins. I don't know. Oh, and then if you play an action card, that helps somebody, yeah? There's one card that if you play an action card, the Maui Half Shark, you gain a lore. I like it. That's not bad. Does yellow, red have a thing to go with? If you have 2 I Won't Give Ins, you just keep cycling them. I think there's a thing here with Maui the Shark and I Won't Give In. I think this is a cool thing. I like this. Oh, does it say character card? Sorry, I thought it said action card. Action cards would have been really good. Totally read that wrong. If I read that the way I read it, that would have been such a cool wombo combo, but it's not. Forget that I said that. This is one of the leaked promos that we got. Ba, ba, ba. Rescue Rangers away. Count the number of characters you have in play. Chosen character loses strength equal to that number until the start of your next turn. And I ignore that. I just really dislike that the song. Oh, is there only one song? Like, why isn't it an action song? Why isn't the songs, I don't know. Has that always been the case where songs are muddled in the actions too? I guess that's how it is. We only got one song in Amber. That's crazy because Steel Song is like one of the biggest things. Rescue Rangers away. I got to read it again because I was so interested in saying that it was not a song. We only got one song. Bad deal. Count the number of character cards you haven't played. Chosen character loses strength equal to that number until the start of your next turn. Not too bad, but also not good. It pairs well with Under the Sea. It fits the synergies of all these people that give negative strength. That and Owl. And there was another one, yeah. This one? No. There's another one that gave negative strength. Anyway, moving on. The safe and sound action. Chosen character of yours can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. I love it. It's Kanga's ability, but on an action card. Because look at that. This little Roo jumping into the pouch. It's so good. I love Winnie the Pooh. Here I am, Mama. It's basically ward for challenges, which is such a good deal. Don't challenge my Lilo. You have to use a spot removal to get rid of Lilo. I like it. It's kind of spicy. They won't see it coming. They're going to have to figure out a way to play around it. They have to play spot removals. Lots of decks have to play spot removals anyway because of Diablo. This is Naveen Zukalele. For 1 ink, you banish this item. Chosen character counts as having +3 to sing songs this turn. Not the best for 2 ink to get 1 extra cost of singing. I don't know the utility that you'd see there. Oh, can you play this with Ursula? Dude, sick. Dude, don't mind if I do. Make Ursula sing Zeus twice. Make Ursula sing Whole New World twice. No, those are the wrong colors. You have to do it in green-yellow. What would you even want to do? Look at this family twice? You can already do that twice with Ursula. I don't know. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, interesting. Pooh's pirate ship. The 1-cost item. You exert it, pay 3 ink, return a pirate character card from your discard to your hand. Don't mind if I do. That's a good deal, especially for only 3 ink to get a card back from your discard. And I guess 1 ink. So 4 ink to get a card back. And then a discount of 1 each time. Not bad. But also you don't want to miss gems. But also I don't know. This is Scrump, the item card. This is the doll from Lilo and Stitch. And I love it. It's such a nice card. You exert it. One of your characters, chosen character. You exert one of your characters. Then, chosen character gets -2 strength until the start of your next turn. Wow. But they'd have to be exerted. So you're giving them an ability. kind of. But you're not giving them the ability. It doesn't say character gains ability, but you have to exert it. It's interesting. It's not worth it. It is a cool Scrump card. It's a shame we didn't get Enchanted Scrump. Am I right? The 100-acre island Pooh's home. But it's out in the ocean, and there's crazy things going on in the ocean. There's a big water bubble over here, and these are like water tornadoes. I don't know what's going on. Wouldn't want to be there, if you know what I'm saying. During an opponent's turn, whenever a character is banished while here, gain 1 lore. And if you pair this with the wall that says locations can't be banished, I don't know. It just takes a lot of work to set up, and it doesn't even gain a lore. I don't like it. Scrump is an item and doesn't even have a subtext word, so that means that we're not going to get another Scrump item because it doesn't have a subtext for items. Did they waste Scrump on this card? Maybe. This is the 7 Rush Speedway. Why did I say 7? Because that number right there, they didn't waste a card. We like Scrump. Scrump's cool. We're glad it's here. Sugar Rush Speedway. This has been enchanted. Can't stand to look at that. It says, when you move a character from a location, you may banish this location to gain 3 lore and draw 3 cards. When you move a character from here to a location, you may banish this location to gain 3 lore and draw 3 cards. Costs 6 ink to move here. Disgusting. 3 lore. 3 cards. Play a location for free and move here. Ooh. Moved here from a location? Oh, from Sugar Speedway. Because it has exert, move here for free. That makes it cool. Do they have to banish it? It's really interesting in the racer decks because there's the other Sugar Rush Speedway, the red location that says exert and then move this character. But you do 1 damage to them. And then you put it here. Then you gain 3 and draw 3. It's probably not worth it. It's a whole lot of setup. For what it does, we got 3 enchantments. We got Chip and Dale, Tiana, and the Sugar Rush Speedway finish line. Those are all the Amber cards. We learned a lot. We like Scrump. Pooh's the best. This Simba will probably be one of the $20 legendary cards. Oh, it's at $40 right now, but the cards haven't come out yet. Thanks for watching. We put out new videos every day.